All right, we are ready for the Alabama USC game in the first round of the bowl bound tournament. And it's 66 Alabama, 67 USC. So let's look at the USC Trojans from 1967. Out in the Pacific 8, they said USC coach John McKay had made the greatest discovery in San Francisco since gold. It was O.J. Simpson, of course, transferred from City Junior College, who merely became the most proficient runner in collegiate history. O.J. was not all of the Trojans' offense in 67 as they romped to the national title, but he was most of it, gaining over 1,400 yards and leading USC to a 10-1 season, including a Rose Bowl triumph over Indiana. A year later, Simpson would gain even more yards, more than 1,700, for a new college record, and McKay's team would barely miss being number one again. In his greatest run, Simpson went 64 blazing yards late in the fourth quarter to enable USC to edge UCLA 21-20 in the game of the year of 67. The USC team had other stars such as quarterback Steve Soji. It seems like there was a quarterback named Soji for Wisconsin a few years ago. I'm wondering if that was is that his son? Or is it not even the same name? I'm not sure. It seems like there was a guy like that. But Tim Rosevich, tackle Ron Yeary, safety man Mike Battle, and wingback Jim Lawrence. But it was Simpson carrying up to 40 times per game who made Troy move. So that's USC. And here is Alabama. Bear Bryant coached an endless procession of winners at Alabama, including 3 national champions in 61, 64, and 65. By his own admission, however, his best team came in 66. It was a typical Alabama team, small, fiery, enthusiastic, inventive. Kenny Stabler, a lefty, was a fine passer and shifty runner, the quarterback on the quarterback sprint out. His receivers were excellent, Ray Perkins and Dennis Homan. The Crimson Tide went 11-0 for the season, burying Nebraska in the Sugar Bowl. In the biggest game during the regular season, the Tide survived Tennessee in a real thriller by a bizarre score of 11-10, as the Volunteers missed a last-second field goal. Characterizing his team, Bryant said, "Alabama that year always did something right." What would Bear's team have done if the Tennessee field goal try had been booted straight towards the uprights? "Blocked it," said Bear. So Alabama's kicking off. Alabama won the toss. They will kick off. 31. 57-yard kickoff. So from the 40 down to the 3-yard line. USC on the return. And we get a 17-yard kickoff return. So out to the 20. 20 yards, 20-yard line, 1st and 10 USC. From their own 20. Now trots O.J. and the USC offense. What are they going to run? Let's go counter play. 10. 10 is going to be a standard defense. I always forget to get my chart out. Gotta get my chart out. So 33 and a 3. 33 counter, 4-yard gain, and a 3 is blank. So 4 yards out to the 24, 2nd and 6 from the 24. Let's run the old end off tackle, off the end, off the round, end around, whatever you want to call it. 4. It's going to be short pass defense. 32, 13-yard gain and a 3. Blank, 13 yards. from the 24 to the 37. First and 10. O.J. 2 carries and 17 yards? 2 carries, 17 yards for O.J. Go counter. 4. It's going to be short yardage wide on the counter. 25. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Legal procedure on the offense. Down to the 32-yard line. First and 10. First and 15. From the 32. They're going to run around the end again with O.J. 4. Short yardage wide. 35. 35, 3-yard gain. No, 20. Sorry, that's not 35. That's 26. Big difference. Well, not big difference. 7 yards. I said in around 7 yards and a 3. A short yardage wide, though, is a 1-yard loss. In parentheses. So that takes precedence. 2nd and 16 from the 31. Well, let's go bootleg 18. 18 is pass or long pass defense. 35. Bootleg 35 is incomplete. It's in the black there. I know it's not on the screen, but it's in the black. Incomplete. So 3 and whoa. 3 bootleg is actually going to be an 8-yard gain. It's a green number in parentheses, so 8-yard gain from the 31 to the 39. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 from the 39-yard line. Let's go drop back. 10. 10 is going to be a long pass defense. 23. 1. 23. Picked. Interception, 24 yards downfield. A 1 is incomplete, but the interception takes incomplete, defense interception, or offense interception, defense incomplete. It is still an interception. So 24-yard downfield interception from the 38. There's 10. There's 20. 24. Down to the 37. 38 of Alabama. And they get to check for an interception return. 15. 25 yards on the interception return. So there's 2, 10, 20, 2, 23, 24, 25, down to the 37 of USC, Alabama ball. So an INT ends that drive. So the Crimson Tide of Alabama with the ball. Defense, USC's defense looks pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of red on that. Let's go drop back. Kenny Stabler, 18. That's a blitz. That's not good. That's their worst defense, looks like. has the most green on it. Drop back in a blitz, 26. And a 2, 26. 15 yards. And a 2 is incomplete, 15-yard gain. There's 10. Now the 27. And then 5 more is the 22. First of all, I didn't write down. It was 1st and 10 from the 37. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 22. Kenny Stabler's feeling it. Drop back again. 4. It's going to be short yardage wide. 13. And a 3. 13 on a drop back is pass interference. 14 yards. Let's see what the result of the play is. 30. 27 yards. So it's a completed pass, but there is pass interference, which would be only at the point of the foul is 14 yards, or they can take the 27-yard completion. I think that's how that works. I think that's how that works. 3. Quarterback trap. Let's see here. Penalties always take priority over all defensive results. I'm going to say that they're going to take the 27-yard completion, decline the penalty, and actually that's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Alabama. 27 yards. Kenny Stabler to Dave Casper. No, I'm just kidding. TD. 7-0 after 1. Well, now we got to kick the extra point. Not a given. 17. It's good. 13-18 is good. And 23-39. So it is 7-0 Alabama. And they will kick off from the 40. 25. 25 is 42 yards. 10, 20, 30, 42 down to the 18-yard line. USC on the kick return. 13. 28 yards. 28 yards. There's 2. 20, 10, 20, 2, and 6 more. Out to the 46. 1st and 10 USC Trojans trailing 7-0 here in the second quarter, the beginning of first possession for USC. They'll go counter play. 8 is going to be standard. 21, 15 yards, and a 1 is -2, so 13 yards. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, down to the 41 of Alabama. I didn't write their initial starting point, but I got it now. Is that 1st and 10 at the 41 of Alabama? They'll run that counter again. 16. Standard defense. Not the best thing to call, really. 1st and 10. 33. 4 yards. 2. -1, so 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7 from the 44. Actually 39. No, 38. How about 38? 2nd and 7 from the 38. Let's go end around, or end. And they'll go short yardage wide. They're rolled to 20. So they're going to adjust. 35, 3 yards. And then a 3, -1. Boop. They lose a yard. O.J. is stuffed. 3rd and 8 from the 39. They will run a drop back pass. 18. Blitz coming from Alabama. Bear Bryant dials up the blitz. It's a 3, and it's a 3-yard gain on defense. 34, but it's incomplete. It's not in parentheses, so it is incomplete. 4th and 8 from the 39. And USC will punt. And I messed everything up. Run the 39. Punting. USC 32. 42-yard punt and out of bounds. So there's 10. There's 20. There's 30. There's 40. There's 2. Down to the 19-yard line. Down to the 19, Alabama, 1st and 10. Leading 7-0. 7-0. And I did have Alabama a 1-point favorite. If that means anything. I don't even know if I said that or not, but I meant to. Kenny Stabler. Dropping back again at 6. It's going to be short yardage wide. And a 14. 14, 7 yards. And a 2 is blank. So 7 yards from the 19 to the 26. Second and 3 from the 26. Draw play. 1. Draw play. They will go. Standard. 23. 23 on the draw. It is a 1-yard loss. And then a 1 is blank, so a 1-yard loss back to the 25. 3rd and 4 from the 25. Drop back, Kenny Stabler, dropping back again. And it's going to be, is that going to be a B? I don't know, 3rd and 5. It's right on the edge, but it is going to be short yardage gaps. For the defense versus the drop back. 37. Offense moves. Legal procedure on the offense. 5 yards. Back to the 20. 3rd and 9 from the 20. They'll go drop back again. 8 is pass. Is long pass defense. 22, 9-yard pickup and a 2 there is incomplete. And it is going to be incomplete. 4th and 9 from their own 20. So Alabama will punt. '24. 38 yards and out of bounds. 10, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 42-yard line. 42-yard line USC, 1st and 10, second possession of the second quarter. Trailing 7-0. Let's run a bootleg 7. Standard defense. Whoa, come back here. 35. 35 bootleg. Incomplete. A 1 is blank, so incomplete. So 1st and 10, it was 1st and 10 from the 42. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Let's go line plunge up the middle. 5. 5 is pass prevent short. 4. Right up the middle. 31. 8-yard pickup. And a 4. -2, 6-yard pickup. Out to the 48. Third and 4. 3rd and 4 from the 48. You got O.J. It's kind of a tweener call, really. You got the O.J. Let's see. Let's go option 17. 17 is pass prevent short. 34 and a 1. Sprint out. Roll again, check under sprint out. 16. 4-yard gain. So right on the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1st and 10 into Alabama territory from the 48 of Alabama. You have to say Alabama that way. I don't know why. Keith Jackson. Let's go counter. 1st and 10. Counter play. It's a short yardage wide. 24. 1. 2-yard pickup. 1. So 1-yard pickup of -1 on defense. 2nd and 9 from the 47. Counter play again. 5. 5 is short pass defense. 34. 3. 34. 3 yards. And a 3 is blank. So 4 yards. Third and 5 from the 43-yard line. 3rd and 5. Let's go option 10. Short yardage wide. 26 is 3 yards. 3 yards and a 2 here is -1, so 2 yards. 4th and 3 from the 41. 4th and 3. Wow, it's a tough call. They're going to go for it. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. John McKay. Let's go. Let's go option 6. We got 4th and 3. Short yardage wide. $24. Bootleg. 36 on the bootleg. 36 is incomplete. And the defense is nullified on those. So incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. And so USC comes up with 0 in the second quarter. Turnover on downs on the 41. 1st and 10. Alabama takes over their second possession of the second quarter. Now let's flip that around. Thought I had it right. Kenny Stabler, bootleg, 7. 7 is going to be standard defense. 4 there. 24. 24 bootleg. 5-yard gain and a 4 is no change. So 5 yards out to the 46. Second and 5 from the 46. Let's go counter play. 19 blitz. $36. Counter 7-yard pickup. It's off the screen, but trust me, it's a 1, and a 1 is blank. So 7-yard pickup from the 46. There's 5, 6, 7 down to the 47 of USC. 1st and 10. Alabama from the first 47 of USC. Let's go drop back. 6. 6 is short yardage wide. And a 1. 32, incomplete. A 1 is -3. It's not in parentheses though, so it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 47. Let's go bootleg. 4. 4 is short pass defense. 3. 21. 21. Bootlegs quarterback run. 3 is -5. It's quarterback run. And so we will add the -5 to the quarterback run. 32, which is no gain. So he is sacked for a 5-yard loss. Back to the 48. 3rd and 15. Back to their own 48. 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15. Stabler with a drop back. 9. Long pass defense. 28. 37-yard completion on a 3, as long as it's not incomplete. It is not. -2, so 35-yard pass completion. There's 2, 10, 20, 32, 33, 34, 35. All the way down to the 17-yard line. Stabler with a long completion. First and 10 on the USC 17-yard line. Looking to make this a 14-0 ball game at halftime. Let's go with the end, off, around end, what it's called. Short yardage wide is what the defense will call. And that's going to be a -2. And 16, 4 yards, so 2 yards. Down to the 15. Second and 8 from the 15. Let's go bootleg. A 9. We got a 9 here, so short pass defense. 35. Bootleg, incomplete, and a 3. It is -5, so it's incomplete. Third and 8 from the 15. Well, let's go drop back. A 1. Do they go long or short? They're going to go short pass defense. Stabler on the drop back, 37. It might be good. 37. No, offensive penalty, illegal procedure. That is 37, yep. Offense moves, they jump again. So backs them up to the 20. Third and 13 from the 20. So drop back. And a 6. A short pass defense. 11. Uh-oh, it's not good. And a 2. 2's blank there. Defensive penalty, 15 yards. So after the play's over, it's a 15-yard penalty. 33. Quarterback trap. 32. Quarterback trap, -4. So it's a 4-yard loss. But a 15-yarder on the defense. You know, I don't know. Is that like a personal foul or what? So 15 yards. 10. 15. We're on a 24. Wait a minute, we're here. 10. Out of the 9. So it's still third. It doesn't really say, so you just take the penalty. Still third down though. They get the down over. Third and 1, 2, 3. Third and 3 from the 9 after the penalty. Let's go. Let's go bootleg 10. Short yardage wide. I think my chart's doing pretty well. I really do. I'm not at all unhappy with it. Most of the time it calls pretty good defense. 32 on the bootleg. Sprint out would have been good. Bootleg's incomplete. 2 is -2, so it's incomplete. 4th and 3. from the 9-yard line, and they will kick the field goal. Maximum field goal distance, 25 yards. 35, 23 yards, so, and we only go to the end line, so it needs to be greater than 9 for the field goal to be good. 23 is the result, so it is good. So Alabama takes a 10-0 lead into the locker room, and they will get the ball first to start the third quarter. So USC kicks off, and we get an 18 on the kickoff, 64 yards into the end zone. They'll take the ball at the 20. They'll take a knee and take the ball at the 20. I could roll for a return, but I'm not going to. We will play the percentages and take the ball at the 20. So Kenny Stabler back out on the field here at the first possession of the third quarter, dropping back. And it's a 3. It's going to be a blitz. It was a 3. Yeah. 32. Probably incomplete. A 1. It is incomplete. A 1 is quarterback trap, but actually, offense is incomplete. Defense gets a quarterback trap. It is a quarterback trap. So they could go backwards here. 33. They do. Minus 7 yards. Down to the 13. Second and 17 from the 13. Let's go drop back again. 5. Short pass defense. 1. It's going to be minus 4. 32. 32 again. That's incomplete. Third and 17 from the 13. They've backed themselves into a corner, having to throw every down now. That big loss. Drop back again, see if Kenny can come through. A 9. It is long pass defense, which is the obvious call. 32 again, no. It's incomplete. And a 1 is, oh man, Stabler. It's going to be 4th and 17 from the 13. They'll have to punt. Nothing for Bama in the third quarter. 35. 35 is 25-yard punt. And out of bounds. So there's 2, 10, 22, 23, 24, 25. Not a good punt at all. Out to the 38-yard line. USC in business. Trailing 10-0. They'll go counter play. 15. It's going to be standard defense. And a 15. 7-yard pickup, and then a 3 is blank, so 7 yards from the 37 down to the 30. Second and 3 from the 30-yard line of Alabama after a poor punt. Let's go line plunge. 11. 11 is standard defense. 2. 34. 1 yard. And blank is a 1-yard gain down to the 29. Third and 2 from the 29. Let's run line plunge again. 19 is going to be a Short yardage gaps. It's not always blitz. One line plunge. 29. Defense is offsides. 5-yard penalty on the defense. Still get to find out what the play result is. They might want to take the play. 35. 2-yard gain. 3 is -1. Or yeah, -1. They'll take the 5 yards. Alabama offsides from the 29 down to the 24. 5-yard penalty. 1st and 10, USC from the 24, counter play, 15, standard defense, 18 and a 3. Defense, 15-yard penalty, 28. Offense, 15-yard penalty. So it is offsetting penalties is what it is. If you have penalties on both sides, it's offsetting. Replay the down. Let's go counter again. 4. 4 is going to be short yardage wide. 35. 4. 35. Blank. Nothing. No change. 35 or 4. Blank. So no gain. 2nd and 10 from the 24. Option play, 5. It's going to be short pass defense on the option. 14, it's a low roll. 14 is nothing. 2 is nothing, so 3rd and 10. The Alabama defense hanging tough. Drop back. 15. 15 is pass prevent long. 32. 32 is incomplete. 1 is incomplete. Wow, so nothing. They go nowhere. 4th and 10 from the 24-yard line. Let's check the field goal unit. 15 yards from the goal line is the field goal kicker's range. So they're out of range. And they'll go for it. They'll go draw back again. 5. Is long pass defense. 2. It's -4, so 24. It's quarterback trap. So quarterback trap. And then it's going to be quarterback trap. Doesn't look good. 24. -3. So from the 24 to the 27, and it'll be 1st and 10. Alabama, as we head to the 4th quarter now, USC's down 2 scores. So there'll be 2 possessions. USC will get 2 possessions. Unless Alabama scores. As of right now, they get 2 possessions. If Alabama scores on this possession, game's over. So they need to hold them. They're down 10-0. Alabama, let's go. Let's go. Screen pass. 8. Standard defense. 3. 30 on the screen. 2-yard gain. 3 is no change there. 3 yards. Out to the 30. First and 10, they were at first and 10 from the 27. Second and 7 from the 30. And let's go around the end. End run 6. 6 is short pass defense. 23. 9-yard pickup. 1 minus 1, so 8 yards. All the way out down to the 38. First and 10. First and 10, Alabama. Let's go counter play. 6 will be short yardage wide. 32 is 3. 1 is minus 1. So 2-yard pickup out to the 40. O.J. bangs up ahead for 2. Second and 8 from the 40. Let's run a counter again. 4. 4 is short pass defense. 34 is blank. And a 1 is blank. I said O.J. Alabama has the ball. Sorry. No gain. 3rd and 8 from the 40. Alabama has the ball. My bad. Stabler will draw back. 3. 3 is blitz. USC. Bring the blitz. And of course they get a 34. 34 is blank. And a 1 is quarterback trap. Which is a blank and a quarterback trap is quarterback trap. 14. But Stabler is going to snake through the grasp and get 9 yards. Good roll there. 14. 9 yards. So out to the 49-yard line. First and 10. Stabler with an unbelievable run. As he looked dead to rights. First and 10 from the 49. The drive continues. Let's go counter. 2. 2 is going to be a blitz. And an 11, 2 yards. And a 2 is plus 1, so 3-yard pickup. 1, 2, 3. Second and 7 from the 48 of USC. Let's go drop back. Now let's go option. Audible. Let's go option 19. 19 is long pass defense. We're going option play. 24. 24 is offensive penalty, 15 yards. 15 yards. So from the 48. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All the way back to the 37. Second and 22. And 37 of Alabama. Their own 37. Second and 22. Draw back. 20, so long pass defense is what defense will choose. 25. Quarterback trap, and then a 1 is -1. So quarterback trap, you don't add, it's just the quarterback trap. Whatever it is. Can he escape again? 39? No. And not only does he not escape, it's a fumble. 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Back to the 32, it's a fumble. Do they recover? 10 to 32, they get the ball back. They do not. It's another 39. So they do not get the ball back. It's going to be 1st and 10, USC. Alabama's first possession of the 4th quarter. So USC trying to stay alive here. Defense comes up big as they turn them over. 1st and 10 from the Alabama 32-yard line. They need to score. If they do not score at least a field goal in this possession, the game's over. They're going to run that counter. 7 is a standard defense. 33, now O.J. has the ball. 33. 4-yard pickup and a 2. -1, so 3. 3-yard gain. So 2nd and 7 from the 29. End around. End run 8 is going to be pass prevent short. 34. 4-yard pickup. A 1 is -1, so 3 yards. Down to the 26. 3rd and 4 from the 26. Counter play. 13. 13 is standard defense. Counter. 31. And a 2. 31 is 2 yards. 2 is -2. So no gain. 4th and 4 from the 26. And that's out of field goal range. That's out of range, so it comes down to this play right here. Can the Alabama Crimson Tide defense hold them and win the game and advance to the 2nd round? They need 4 yards. Throwing does not thrill me. Bootleg or option. Oh, wow, let's go. Worked. Yeah, no. And the bootleg. They're under timeout right now. They're taking a timeout. Let's talk it over. Looking at Alabama's defense. Bootleg is pretty enticing. They've got some green there in the number 8 slot. Row, column. And it's actually, they need 4 yards. So if they got one of those, that's all good. And then there's a lot of blanks. And then you look at the bootleg over here. There's not any red except for 29 is no good. Bootleg is kind of a pass, run pass option, I guess. They call it a pass play. But I guess when I say throwing, I mean drop back. Pure drop back. Doesn't look good to me. They're going to go bootleg. 4th and 4. And the defense is short yardage wide on the bootleg. 13. Could be good. It is 11-yard pickup, unless the defense changes that, a 3, and it is blank. 11 yards. So from the 26 to the 15, USC stays alive on that 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 from the 15. Let's go counter. They're just in field goal range at the moment. So 2 is going to be blitz. 3 is actually minus 2 yards in parentheses. 36 would have been a 6-yard gain. But a gain versus parentheses is parentheses. It was a 3. So minus 2 yards. They stuff him for a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 from the 17. They're going to run that bootleg again. Let's go back to that. It's 9. Short pass defense. 3. 25. Bootleg. Quarterback run. Plus, and we got a 3 here. Is blank. So quarterback run. 23. 17 yards. 17-yard pickup. And that is a touchdown. As he falls on the... That's happened quite a few times. Right on the number. That is a touchdown. USC. They stay alive. Now for the PAT. 10 or 12 is no good. Wow, 17. It's good. So it's 10-7, Alabama. USC will kick off. They have to hold them again. USC kicking off. We'll make them go that way again. 40. 36. 36. 50-yard kickoff, so down to the 10-yard line. And Alabama on the return. 24. Offense, 15-yard penalty. $34. So 13 yards, but puts it out to the 23, but it's going to be clipping, which will take it back to the 23, down to the 8-yard line. First and 10, Alabama from the 8 after blocking the back. So let's go with the sprint out. 3, blitz. A lot of 1s and 2s and 3s on that D20. 13 and a 3. 13 sprint out. 7 and then a 3. Oh, that's not good. 13 in parentheses for the defense. If I'd have called bootleg, it'd have been incomplete, but 13-yard gain. Out to the 21. First and 10 from the 8. Now it's first and 10 from the 21. Let's go with the counter play. 4. Short yardage wide. 35. Counter is a 1-yard gain, and then 2. So no gain, -1 there. So 2nd and 10 from the 21. What's Kenny going to do? He's going to drop back. An 11 is standard defense. 15 on the drop back. 22 yards and out of bounds. 4 is quarterback trap. Let's make sure we got that. And then we got quarterback trap. That is a quarterback trap. So 4, double check that. It is quarterback trap. And I printed this off. I've got this up here so I can look at it. Got a good number here. Green number. This is supposed to be green. My printer was running out of ink. And quarterback trap equals quarterback trap. So unless he can break out of it like he did last time. 35. It is not. It's a 5-yard loss. Down to the 16. 3rd and 15 from the 16. Drop back again for Stabler. 9. 9 is going to be long pass defense. Another low number, 12. Oh, it's an interception. 21 yards downfield, and it's picked off. That says incomplete, but it is, the interception does take precedence. 21 yards downfield. So there's 10. 21 down to out to the 37, which is about where they started that last drive, but they get an interception return. On top of that, that's Alabama's 2nd possession. USC can actually win the game now. If they score a touchdown. Interception return, 31, is 11 yards. 37 down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. How bad? Well, hold on. That was Alabama I was looking at. USC was an interception return, 31. Oh, hold on. Fumble. They fumble the interception return. So it comes down to this. That's a big change there. 10 to 28, they recover the ball. And they do. Wow, that was close, and it was plus. There was an additional yardage, 3 yards. So they actually gained 3 more yards down to the 23-yard line on the fumble recovery. They fumbled it and recovered it. First and 10 USC from the 23. Looking to win this game. They're down 10-7. The workhorse, O.J. on the counter play. 6. Short yardage wide. 34. Three-yard gain, and then a 1 is -1. So 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8 from the 21. Don't be scared of it. Let's run it again. Now let's go end around or off tackle. So 10, excuse me, 10 is going to be short pass defense. 23 and 3. 23, 8. Whoa, wait a minute, that's a B. The B's and the 8s, they're really close. And I said end around, or off the end, is a breakaway. So we roll again and we look under breakaway. 3 here is blank. So it's a breakaway. O.J. 32, that's his number. 20-yard pickup. 32's a 20. And they're on the 21. Down to the 1-yard line. Goes O.J. and he's tackled. Desperation tackle there. First and goal from the 1. USC, and they're trying to come back and win this thing after being down 10-0. And they're going to go line plunge. And a 9. Is going to be short yardage gaps. And a 2 is -1. All they need is a yard. And a 10, defensive penalty, 15 yards. Well, they can still, we still need to see what the play is. 35, 2 yards. It's a 2-yard gain. The penalty is going to be declined because it is going to be a touchdown. 2 yards -1 is a 1 yard, and that's all he needs. 1 yard. O.J. in the end zone for a touchdown. PAT pending. USC. Well, no, that is the final touchdown. USC, and they storm the field. They get 13 points unanswered in the fourth quarter and win it 13-10. Once again, we don't need the extra point. They're all standing in a circle holding their helmets up high and jumping up and down and dogpiling, and USC moves on 13-10. They win it. I get my bracket, by golly. USC. So it's USC and Navy. I don't know why I put that there, but USC Navy, OU Purdue will be the next game in the bowl bound tournament. So I think I had Alabama favored, I had Ole Miss favored, I had Stanford favored, and the Penn State OU game I had Pick'em. So all the dogs won. USC in a great comeback wins this one. And that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching as always. And until next time, take care and God bless.